All right, we are back. So last time we went to still don't remember the name of the city, but we beat Gardenia and we got to Cycling Road. We destroyed Jupiter. We lost our gracious friend Poya, um, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. We'll make it through. We'll live our lives. But right now we're gonna decide to just go ahead and move forward. Um, our next gym battle is going to be Fantina, and her team, her level cap is 26, so I don't have a lot of room to work with, but I'll probably make it work. Fuck you for using double team. Evasion spamming is gay. Don't care what anyone says. Alright. And then we're just gonna... There we go. We're gonna hit that Paralyze Heal on Milk. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna do my best to... dodge trainers to the best of my ability. I think this is a... yeah. Guaranteed fight no matter what. Either way. Excuse me. We're gonna go ahead and... another Pikachu. How lovely. We already failed our Mount Mortar encounter, which kind of sucks because... or, Jesus Christ, not Mount Mortar, Mount Coronet. Excuse me. I kind of really am still upset about the fact that... excuse me. I, lost out on a Cleffa. I think Magikarp Cleffa is really good. Good God, now I've got the hiccups and burps. This is not going well. But Milk is actually gonna go into level 20, fighting through paralysis like a champion. We got some berries right there, and those berries are gone, of course. Okay, alright. Now... we're gonna swap Munkit in. Oh well. Alright, dupe. Perfect. Stunky is Diamond exclusive on this route, so I'm pretty sure it's like Bronzor, Gligar, Ponyta, and I want to say one more Pokemon, but I can't remember off the top of my dome. Damn. You're not the Pokemon I was wanting, but I will take you. Kinda sucks, but... that's life. I'll learn to get over it. Oh, wow. Alright, we are gonna name you... Pony. Ta. T. 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 Alright, what the fuck? Oh, it's because there's... I'm a little bit retarded. Oh, I'm a chop. Okay, well, I mean... The champ would have been pretty dope, not gonna lie. However, I mean... Another fire type in case this one dies is always good, too. Kind of would have preferred Houndour, but that's, you know... Beggars can't be choosers. Another Ponyta. Oh my god. Oh. Whoops. I forgot there's one more layer to go. I was like, yeah, the cave's at this side. Not realizing that I have a little bit more of a ways to go. But I think I'm going to bump these episodes up to about an hour long. Oh, thank Christ. I didn't run into this piece of shit. I have no clue what to talk about outside of the fact that, like, I'm trying to make the episodes a little bit more interesting, but I don't really have any kind of crazy things to talk about. I'm usually recording after work, and I'm normally pretty dead because, you know, I work a closing shift, so I get home around like 1 or 2 in the morning, especially after like a long night. You know, I come home, I smoke a bit. Here we go. What will our encounter be? Zubat. Zubathu, some would say. I would love a Gible. Poor favor. Poor favor. Okay, it's still dupes. It's still dupes. I'm pretty sure it's a 50-50 between Ghibli and a Bronzor, and I would love to win the 50-50 coin flip. Okay. I know Gible's like 15% encounter rate. Alright, okay. Some sort of medicine item. Okay, alright. God damn it! Can't have shit, dude. I swear this game hates me. I'm gonna fucking tweak out. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you goddamn serious right now? 3 fucking times. Dude, why? Now I'm gonna get a Gible. Fuck you. Fuck you. Just rub it in my face. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put up a repel. I'm not even dealing with this bullshit. Oh, I'm so goddamn annoyed now. Of course, I get the 50-50. I get to where I'd love to be at. And then all of a sudden, Bronzor. Okay, well, I'll still catch it, and then it fucking dies in one hit. Oh, wow. Whoopsie daisies. I don't have any words. Just give me my Earthquake TM and get me the fuck out of here. Oh my god, I'm so mad. What was it? Metatite, then Cleffa, then this nonsense. Now Bronzor. No. I'm not gonna use a Super Repel. My fucking frustrations run deep today. Oh my god, I'm so mad right now. I'm genuinely upset, Spaghetti. That just ruined my whole fucking evening. It was a good time. Everything was good. I had a whole nap. I was chilling. I'm ready for an episode. Fucking... Get cooked, idiot. Get the fuck out of my face before I get angry. I should probably train. I should, but I'm also beyond upsetty spaghetti. Is this... What is that? It's not a full heal? Oh well. You win some, you lose some. I would love a baby blue scorpion right about now. That would really perk my mood up. I accidentally just hit the wrong move there like a dummy head. Don't fucking knock off nothing from me, buddy boy. Eat this water gun, pussy. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and move past that. You know, definitely not still salty at all. Not in the slightest. Not butthurt. Nope, not me. My next plan is probably just gonna get to grab the VS Seeker. And then I'm probably gonna hit pause on this recording and I'm gonna do some underground stuff, try and get a fossil. Resurrect that, and then we can probably put that on a team. I wanna hope that I get a shield on just for this type coverage. That, and you know, I like Bastiodon a little bit more, and I'm pretty sure it's with odd numbers. Which, yeah, I end on an odd number on my trainer card, so I should be able to get a shield fossil. Is it shield or dome? No, dome is Kabuto. I don't know why I would get my favorite fossil mixed up with a different one. I mean, to be fair, they are pretty dope, but I'm 99% certain it's like the shield fossil or something. Or the skull. No, the skull is the Cranidos. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's skull at this point. We can return back. Oh, it's Eterna City. Wow. Jesus Christ. It took me so long to get the name of the town. We could go to the Haunted Mansion and either catch a Rotom or a, what's it called? Or a Ghastly. Can you please get the fuck out of my face? I already have you. You can no longer terrorize me. Fuck you. Damn, this game is really out to just like annoy the shit out of me. With the fact of like, you know, Bronzor, then it dies, then the very next encounter I call being a Gible, and then now I'm out here and it's like every other grass tile, and then as soon as I get a long patch of no encounters, bam, very last grass tile. Like, what the fuck? I am gonna heal up real fast, and then we're gonna fight these trainers, and then we will split ways for a little bit. I'll try and get my hands on this little fossil or so. Alright. You having a water type kind of threw a wrench in my plan, sir. I don't know, at this point I'm just like having an autism fit because of the fact that I'm so fucking angry. However, we're gonna get past this. I know that the two picnickers I normally will like train on just because they have a good fire type and they're really easy to train on if you have like water and ground types, and then the other one has a Pachirisu and something else. And so that's also good if you have like a ground type Pokemon. I think I might be doing some team restructuring here shortly. Alright, I'll take it. You know, I wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. I'll go into the only other Pokemon who doesn't have an electric weakness. I'm starting to notice a pattern on this team. I think I just like Pokemon that are weak to electric type, even though most of my favorites are either immune or resistant. Alright. Excuse me, good God. Just remind me of my failures, day in and day out. That quick attack did quite a bit of damage, buddy boy. I'll take the burn damage for you. Fury Cutter. Okay. Weird, but okay. And then we get the kill. And Monkey leveled up. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, I don't really have the heals, and the team is kind of low on HP, so I think we'll call it a jump cut here, and then we will reconvene, hopefully at the museum. Alright guys, I'm back. So, I went down underground about 5 times, and each time it just decided, nah homie, I think that's a rare candy. And yeah, it was a rare candy, okay. And every single time it kept placing the little dig spots in the middle part of the map, and I can't reach the middle part of the map just yet. So I decided, screw it, I'm just gonna sit here and push onward, and there's no problem with backtracking once I get to like the next town. I say that as if, you know, I'm not about to be getting hit with a major skill curve. But we'll see. We'll have a good time. We'll vibe it out. Level up for Doof. Alright, let's get it. Doof is out here grinding, getting her XP in. I'm almost certain outside of the other side of Mount Corona is a brand new route outside of Hearthome City. I just really want to check really fast just to be extra certain. Donde? Haha. 208, 207. Okay, yeah. They are different routes, which means I have another chance of encountering something that hopefully doesn't fucking get murdered. Guys. Alright. Alright, Dildo, let's get it. This thing is almost dead. And then I'll just quick attack you. It might be out. That's sad. Oh well. Dildo's gonna get a level up in here too. Which honestly, really needed. But at the same time, I think we might be on a decent level path for Fantina. I'm gonna skip these trainers for right now. Excuse me. I think that was the Dazu machine on my Poketch. But for right now, we are going to go ahead and just continue on. Cyrus is going to yap to us. Blah, blah, blah. So an idea I've been really toying around with is when I catch a legendary, since per my rules I don't want to use them, but it seems like a waste of XP to just kill it, honestly. They normally don't have that much XP gain. So I was thinking I'll just catch it and then I'll use it as a revive on my dead Pokemon. So say like I catch Giratina and I just lost Monferno, right? I would just swap it for the Monferno and then level Monferno back up and then have it back on the team. But I think that would be a really interesting idea. You have Onyxes, I'm pretty sure. Like, I have a very strong childhood memory of you having, like, Onyx. Or maybe it's the next guy. I do have a very strong childhood memory of this place. It had to have been, like, 5th grade. Okay, he does have an Onyx. Okay, I'm right. Okay. I remember being, like, in maybe 5th grade. My friend had lent me his copy of Pokemon Diamond, and this is about like 2010. And I had just beaten my Pokemon like Heart Gold, and he was letting me play through his Diamond version. And I remember being on the bus right before school. And as I get on the bus and sit down, he's like, I pull out my DS and he's like, "Oh, how far did you get?" And I'm just getting to this battle as like the bus is pulling into the school. And like for some reason it just like imprinted on me, like this battle, and the background being like in the morning really imprinted on me. I don't know, there's weird memories like that where I'll just have a battle and I'm like, oh my god, this exact point in time. It's really weird. I think it's just, you know, being a kid and this is something new and exciting and all of that. Johto and Sinnoh hold such a near and dear place in my heart. I'm gonna go back and fight this motherfucker. Bat can fight him, honestly. But, Johto and Sinnoh, like, Hoenn as well, but, like, to a little bit of a lesser extent. Hoenn's more so, like, I watched the anime as a child, and that's what really got me into Pokemon. But, like, the games-wise, Gen 4 is my baby. Heart Gold and Soul Silver were my first games, and my first Pokemon games. And then before that, like, the only other time I had really played Pokemon was on, funnily enough, Crystal at my cousin's house. We were just spending the night, and I was playing, like, Crystal for a few minutes, and then they all ran into the room and scared the shit out of me. I thought I was about to get my ass beat by, like, their parents or some shit. But I remember those moments, and whenever, like, I just, like, see them in a video, or I, like, come across them naturally, and I just, like, it happens upon me to remember, it's always such a good feeling. I just don't know how to, like, put it into words. I don't know how to articulate it properly, as some would say. Oh no, I've been blocked. Whatever shall I do? Water gun. I also think a lot of people shit on Sinnoh for, like, genuinely no reason. Sure, like, the 30 frames per second, I can get that, but at the same time, like, these games were such a huge leap from the original, like, even Gen 3, everything was, like, still 2 dimensions, whereas Generation 4 literally made the, like, 2.5D jump. So, like, you have, like, the buildings where they appear to be 3D, and it, you know, that was way too much processing power for, like, the GBA. And, you know, like, it's still a lot for these games, but I don't know, like, I don't mind the game running at 30 frames. I don't care about the health bars taking forever, like everybody memes. You know, there's something nice about taking the slow path into, like, for things, I guess. Okay. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. We're gonna go into Milk, and we're gonna try and get a Spark Para. I was just talking about this in the last episode about how if I don't catch a Roserade before, you know, I get a Togetic and I come across the Shiny Stone, I'll evolve it. But, you know, this might actually be a situation in which I get a Roserade instead of a Togekiss. Holy hell. Alright. Back to the bat. Okay. Mega Drain, Leech Seed, Magical Leaf. I'm assuming your last move would probably be something along the lines of like Poison Sting still. Click. I've played this game, or not this game, but I've played this generation so much that, like, even when I watched Chuggaaconroy's, like, latest playthrough of Heart Gold Soul Silver, I can normally, like, just be playing Minecraft or something and discern when the Pokeball will catch just based off of how long the last, like, jiggle was. We're gonna have Rose on the team. I was low-key hoping for a Ralts, however, Roserade is not bad. And it's better than Badoo, so I will take a Roserade. You know? We got something. Give me my odd keystone, sir. Thank you. Take this and say nothing. I'm pretty sure that's the English translation, is like, take this, don't say anything, and then he hands you an odd keystone, and it's like, brother, how the fuck did you get your hands on this? Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and pick us a Pineapple, a Raz, a Cherry, and I'm going to go ahead and say a Rost. I forget what the purple is, but I don't think it's Oron. I saw the last one's final character. I did not, I guess. I guess it's Bluck. That makes sense, yeah, Bluckberry. He is a spinner, that cocksucker. Alright, so I've skipped a handful of trainers just because I wanted to skip a handful of trainers and, you know, get a move on, get into the next place, and yada yada yada. I have so many oh my god, I have so many memories attached to this, like, part of the region now that I think about it. Man, it's weird how, like, I think about this stuff, but we are in Hearthome. We are in the 3rd Gym City. So, as a kid who was raised with a religious family, I never realized I could go back here. You know, I remember going to church a lot. And so, like, when I came across this, I was like, they added a church in a Pokemon game? And around this time, I had lost my copy of Pokemon Diamond. And I remember not being, like, so upset, but I was, like, genuinely upset because I'm like, I don't know where the hell it's at. I don't know where it's gone. You know, I really wanted to play it. You know, I've already beat Johto so many times. I've still yet to beat Sinnoh. And I'm going to my cousin's house, and they're like, oh, we found your game. It was underneath the, like, TV set. You know, we got it for you. And I was like, oh my god. And I remember being saved inside of this building because I think like I was training my Pokemon and I just thought it was cool that like you come into this place and it's like, wow. Um, but I remember being saved like right about here, and the only Pokemon that I had was like a level 20 Chimchar holding an Everstone. Excuse me. And I just thought that was a funny like thing. So anytime that I have like I come there, it just like reminds me of the level 20 Chimchar with an Everstone. And I was just like, what was I doing? I was probably doing like a challenge run as a kid, but I don't know. It's just it was goofy. I don't know how else to explain it other than it was goofy. Um, but outside of that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to do uh, the digging again. Try to get me a fossil. We'll just go ahead and do it right here. Why not? We'll go for one attempt. Nothing too crazy. But there's so many memories around like Sinnoh specifically that I have where I genuinely I fell in love with the games, and when they released the remakes are good-ish. I don't like how they tried to go for the half chibi style in 3D. I know that they were kind of forced to, and it wasn't really Ilka's design choice. I got to look at the concept art from the big leak, and their concept art was so fucking dope. Like, I really wish we got the open world design that Ilka was going for. It just sucks that, you know, they didn't get the chance to go for it. And there's a lot of places where, like, as a kid in my head, I just remember being like, I don't know if other people had this, like, idea when they were a kid, like, when they were playing Pokemon, that, like, it was them themselves playing. Like, they're in the world exploring. Because that's what happened for me, and I really, like, when I would find a place that was kind of hidden off the path and not easily discovered, I was like, oh, it's just an orb. I'd prefer to get fossils, please. I always felt like it was me in the world and not just like this player character. And so I would imagine myself in the world. And so it was always just like this really cool concept of like, I find this place by surfing, or, you know, I'm lost in a cave and then out of nowhere I find this random ass room. And it's just sick as hell that, like, as a kid I did all of that. I feel like a lot of games don't really prism thing. Yeah, no fossils. Big Sag. But I'll take a prism thing. I think that's also why I enjoy shiny hunting so much, is because, like, I get to go on these little miniature adventures, so to speak. And it's not so much about the shiny, more so like the experience of finding the shiny or hunting it. Damn, tough. And so when I, like, genuinely am hunting, sure, I'm hunting for like something crazy, but at the same time, I think it's not too bad to hunt for something semi-unattainable, I guess. This bullshit off my screen. So when I'm shiny hunting, I'm enjoying myself and I'm not really like going mad for the shiny, but I do find myself... Hello there, sir. There's another one right here. I'm going to finish this point and then I'm going to probably pause the recording so that way you guys don't have to watch me have my autism fit. But anyway, in my head, I always make like a little canon event, so to speak. So like when I'm playing the games and I'm hard scale, you'll come in handy eventually. And so like when I'm playing the games and I'm beating the game, you know, I think in my head of like, you know, if I could get the chance to animate this, how would I animate it? What like storyline would I make? And like even with this, like this series, I've kind of done it in a sense where it's like, you know, if I get the chance to beat the Elite Four, am I gonna still do deaths until I get to the battle frontier and then it's just feints, or am I gonna, you know, say the death rule is over? I don't know yet. I think those are kind of questions that'll get answered in time. But for right now, I think it's a good thing that, you know, the challenge is actually challenging right now, and it's not something stupid easy, and it's not something stupid hard. It's a challenge. And I don't think I get to experience many challenging games or challenge runs. Usually if a game is like too challenging, I usually just give up, so to speak. I don't give up, but like I'll forget about the game and then I'll come back years later and I'll try and beat it. I've kind of decided on that for a lot of games lately, and I think it's kind of healthy to take a break and realize when you're getting cooked, so to speak. Seriously? Alright, well, anyway, that was the end of my point. I'm gonna go ahead and continue searching now. Alright, so my adventure didn't yield much, but I did get a grip claw. No, I didn't. Sorry. I got a Firestone, and I'm pretty sure this is the Sky Plate. I got a Hard Scale, and I think that was it. As far as I can tell, maybe like a Green Shard or something. But, yep, that's about what I got. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure I can get like... I want to say I can get a fishing rod here. No, I can't. Thinking of a different place, I guess. Nope, not going in there. I'm almost certain. Baby! Doesn't she give me an Eevee? I'm like 99% sure I get an Eevee from her. I'm almost certain she gives me an Eevee. And I'm pretty sure that was the indicator to show that we just hit morning. I thought so. I think I'm gonna name it Icy. And let's check it out. Level 20, competently leveled. Has my OT. And I think I'm gonna have it become a Glaceon. I think that would be nice. And now we're gonna go into here. Mom! Oh shit. What are you doing here, silly? This is my Pokemon journey, not yours. Get out of here. I don't care if you were quite the contest star or not. You can go on these vacations when I'm gone, but you can't go on any when I'm around. See how it is? Come here, Enfine. Ho 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 ho! French people aren't real. That's a based opinion. Some of you might agree, some of you might not. French people don't exist. They're actually just a figment of our imaginations. However, half the team is normal type. 2 team members can hit for super effective damage. Once, I think Icy hits like level 22, it gets bite, I want to say. I say it's time we do a bit of a backtracking, sort of. Just for a few fights. Nothing too wild. We got Icy out. And then we're gonna go ahead and switch you over into Bat. And so this is, so when I was talking about, like, you know, coming out of Mount Coronet, and having that like morning background, this is the background I was talking about, like in a battle. I don't know, it really imprinted on me as a kid. I mean, Gen 5's background was pretty good, and Gen 3's was pretty good, but I don't know, Gen 4 just hit different. There was something about it. We're gonna go ahead and swap over to Doof. Get her up a level. That was probably not the best decision to swap in at that time, but oh well. That's life. It actually tanked a water gun. It's kind of shocking. But it's gonna die. Damn, Bidoof didn't, or Bibarel didn't even level up. That's kind of shocking. And then we're actually gonna swap you out. Go ahead and give you an item. The experience share. And we are gonna go ahead and fight you. Wait, no, half the team can use super effective attacks, actually. I forgot, Milk has Bite. Okay, yeah, the gym battle is a lot more doable than I thought. Blah, words. That stun spore could come in handy. We're gonna go ahead and give it the old bite trick. Icy's gonna go ahead and gain some XP. Combee. Now that's a Pokemon I did not expect. Bug Bite. Okay, alright. I do have a Floromatown encounter. I'm kind of running out of places for eggs to hatch now that I think about it. What to do, what to do. Oh well. Go ahead and zip around. And then this time we'll just do the Rock Smash method. Break a couple rocks, get the hell out of here. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Still outsped. Alright. Now that that is out of the way, we can go ahead and be on our way. Come on. Come on, come on. Alright. Freeze. Don't know what the fuck this is, apparently. Pretty sure that's Awakening. That's a Burn Heal. Ether. Do I have Cherry Berries? I should. I have one. Alright, well, hopefully that doesn't go to waste. Alright, buddy. I'll just skip past you. So if I'm not mistaken, you're the one with the Chimchar. I'm just gonna go ahead and get you out of the way. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I've fought this guy a lot to know he should have a Chimchar. It does have Blaze, so that is kind of concerning in case... Okay, it's roughly a third of its HP, which is kind of scary, but it should die. There we go. Level up. What are you trying to learn, Doof? Probably something useful. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of Headbutt. There we go. Icy got some XP. And now we are going to go ahead and swap you out of the way for Monkey. I'm pretty sure she leads I want to almost say she leads Pachirisu. And then it goes to Ponyta. Nope, it's Pachirisu. Yeah. Okay. Well, glad I fought them separately, because that would have been a whole logistical nightmare. -2 attack. Hit you with the Ember. We get the burn off. And then we're going to go ahead and just go for another Ember. Get the kill. There we go. Problem solved. Bada bing, bada boom. And with that, I think we'll probably call it an episode here, guys. Not a lot happened, but at the same time, a lot kind of happened. Got to know a little bit more about me, but also I'm still a little bit unentertaining at the same time, just at the moment. I'm going to still be on the lookout for a shield fossil or whatever fossil it is. I'm still not going to give up on that because I do want me a little Shieldon. I enjoy a Bastiodon Pokemon. That and the fact that Doof is about to get outclassed after this gym, and I don't really see her being useful outside of like HMs. So I figure, you know, I might as well just go ahead and start looking for a replacement. Right now I'm leaning kind of toward what's it called, Roserade or Roselia, mainly because, you know, why not? Roselia is pretty dope, pretty fire Pokemon. Damn, that was clean as fuck. But yeah, I think that's probably where I'm gonna call it, is, you know, after this gym, probably she's gonna be outclassed and not really useful outside of HMs, which I love me a good Bibarel. Bibarel has grown on me so much since first stepping out onto my journey. Just normal repels. I'll get 11 of them. Thank you. Okay, there's heal balls, net balls, nest. Alright, well. God, I love this music. It's so fucking fire. But I think I'm just gonna explore around, look around a little bit, see if I can find anything of genuine interest. You know, this lady's talking about some Pokemon. You've got a fucking Shroomish. You got a whole Shroomish. I want a Shroomish. I love Breloom, my little spore guy. Oh well. But with that, we're going to call it an episode, guys. We'll see you next time. Next time, we're probably going to be fighting the gym and rearranging the team, figuring things out, and trying to understand how we're going to do things from now on, just for the simple fact this is where the game really starts to step up, and I've been struggling so far. So, hopefully we can get ourselves an Infernape and a Staraptor. Luxray would be pretty dope. Crobat, you know. I'm gunning for a Glaceon, my favorite. That, and it can be a pretty solid dragon killer, I think, for the game. You know, the main dragon being Garchomp, but, you know, I think that would be a pretty good time. What do you say, lady? Ah, you give me an item. I was right to come here. What item did I get? A shell bell. Alright, I'll take that. Love a good shell bell. But anyway, yep, it's been good. It's been real. It's been fun. Can't say it's been real fun.